I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to the Wizards. Here's Cunningham. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Jackson with the screen. Inside, just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an athlete. A big man with some big-time hops.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And then Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Now, here's Cunningham. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. Allen outside. Knocked away. Mitchell outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson. And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. When you lob it up to Jackson Jr., he'll find a way to finish.
Screen by Allen. A kick out to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
And it's Mitchell missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Merrill. And here's Strus. .125 left in the first quarter of the game. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Now here's Hunter. Jerome with the steal. To the paint. Here's Bassett. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Pass to Landale. It's Strus on the wing. They set the pick. Back to Mitchell. Buries it from three-point range.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell with the steal. Down low. Merrill. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Robinson. A 3-ball. 5 on the clock. The Grizzlies with another miss. Back to Merrill. Overdone. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers on top. Up 4.
The Grizzlies, 8.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Assertive drive by Cunningham. Just took off and never looked back.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Back to Mitchell. Merrill with the ball to the middle. And that one's good. Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Well, to be able to add that move in on the fly, incredible control on display from Cunningham.
Garland with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Struth. Fires from deep. Jackson knocks it loose. So both teams making some changes here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Jerome. And again, Memphis no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here's Garland. Hasn't made one yet. To the wing right side. The shot no good. Tyson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr., coach, brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Guys, back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garland. Here's Allen. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, that's what you want from Cunningham. Use your size, attack the rim.
Now Strus. Here's Tyson, covered by Cunningham. Now Garland kicks it out to Allen. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Allen's got his second basket.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Cunningham. He has 6. Robinson, that's good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. To the inside. Back to Garland. Mobley wide open. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. They host the Clippers after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Mitchell outside. Oh, good with the triple. Pass to Robinson. There's the drive. The kick out to Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Over Mitchell. Cunningham's shot is off.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Allen. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Allen's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Cavs. Here's Cunningham.
Well, you know that one's going to make the highlight reel. Cunningham providing the entertainment.
Garland attacking. Here's Tyson. Cleveland moving it around. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Memphis trailing here. And here's Garland for 3. Here's Allen. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. And just blitzing his way to the rim. Cunningham attacked at full speed.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams changing it up here. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact to battle for his shot inside.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Back to Garland. Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
You have to take Garland seriously at the arc. He is a talented shooter.
Cunningham left side. Outside Robinson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Lock at 6. Outside Robinson. A three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland leading by 3. Pass to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Robinson with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Right side Robinson. Jackson with the screen. Back to Robinson. No good, unable to end this run.
When we talk about the importance of protecting the rim, right there, outstanding defense.
Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Cunningham looking around. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Grizzlies trailed by 7. From outside the arc, the Cavaliers pull it in.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending.